right, Daniel. Tell us a little about this
Good
situation.
afternoon. My name is Daniel. This is my sister. 7 years ago, about 8 years ago, when I was released, uh, I started coming around to these areas where my sister lives at. She always changes locations. I think we started off about 2 miles away from here, but this is where she lives at. So every time I can, I bring her food or I bring her whatever she needs. And I've never been down there. I will always meet her here because I don't know how to get down there. So right now we gotta believe her boyfriend's gonna come over here and he's gonna escort us to, well, he's gonna take us to where they live at. She's been homeless since 1993 due to drugs when she was introduced to methamphetamine in 93, and ever since then she's been living in the street.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, Daniel, does your sister? I mean, she comes from a well-to-do family. She has support. I mean, obviously, you've been coming pretty faithfully. But what is it that keeps her down there?
We don't know. We think maybe it's something with her mind. We don't know if she's just doesn't come right here. We don't know. We tried to take her. She can't stay at a house. She likes to live here.
And this place right here, what is it known as? I mean, is it a name?
It's called I don't know, Rubidoux Park. It's a river that runs down there, and sometimes this river floods and a lot of people die. But I guess she knows when to move out of the way.
She's been living here long enough to.
She's been living here too long that she actually she knows when to move. When the winter starts, she moves her camp somewhere else because she knows the river's gonna rise. And,
So is it like I mean, as far as you know, it's like a little community that all lives clusters together?
Oh yeah, it's a community. There's a bunch of people that live down there. It's like a whole little world down there. And I guess on this side of the mountain is more calm than when you get over there to the other side where the canal's at. You see a lot of violence over there. So as we see, here comes our boyfriend. He's gonna escort us over there. He's right behind us right now. So we'll just record while we're going over there, and then we'll just cut and then.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, nice to meet you, huh?
You like this, huh?
Huh?
Your car's locked?
Yeah.
Y ahora no hubo mucha lluvia.
It's supposed to rain this next week,
Pero
right?
dicen que se va a poner feo.
No creo.
Ya es cuando ustedes ya se movieron de ahí.
Ya.
Dice Rosa que hacen como trenches para que el agua se vaya por otro lado.
¿Cuál fue en el otro donde estábamos allá?
Daniel's basically talking to him about the weather, the weather inclement, how it's gonna change within the next
Yo nunca he
week,
venido
and
para acá, pero
what exactly do they do in reaction to the changing weather.
me dijo mi hermano que hay más gente que vive aquí, ¿verdad?
Están más adelante.
Más adelante,
Ya.
pero casi. Sorry. Hay que movernos porque luego se van a lastimar.
No, nos llevan de rato.
Sí, eso sí. So, de aquel lado es donde están todos los que más de la parte de aquí de travesuras. Y aquí hace mucho crimen todavía. Porque dice mi hermana que no pueden dejar ahí solo porque le roban todo.
Eso por sí siempre ha sido así.
He's talking about how they experience theft within their own little community.
So, si
And certain parts are a little bit more violent than others.
alguien se tiene que quedar aquí para que no les roben las cosas.
Sí.
He said, does someone always have to be here at all times in order to protect their personal belongings? This is just a little trail off the main trail.
Yo nunca he venido para acá.
We are in Riverside.
Ya que agarro
California.
la rampa, me voy a traer la moto.
Aquí se andan motos varios.
And I mean,
Sí.
we're not here to, make a public spectacle or anything of that nature, but strictly to get an understanding and to really see what people do on a daily basis who are homeless and either suffering from mental illness or drug addiction, whatever it is that keeps them here in these parts of the city. Like I said, we're not doing anything other than. So this is a little community within a community. They purposely have withdrawn themselves from the larger part of the homeless.
Probably gonna talk to her about our parent that she's currently in ICU fighting COVID.
So this is the first time that Daniel's sister will be finding out that
She knows already.
Oh, she knows already? Okay. So this is going to be the first time that he's going to be able to talk to her face to face about that and what's going on with their mother. Their mother is currently in ICU fighting COVID. They've recently put her on a ventilator. And so the family, on top of, dealing with the fact that their sister is, homeless and living in the city like this, they're also dealing with issues at home. My brother Daniel, he's been home 13 years, and 13? No, how long you been out? Oh, going on 8. And he's came out to a world of trials and tribulation, and he had to take all the tools that he achieved in prison and begin to apply them in his own life, because we've learned while in prison that you have to live life on life's terms. And before, when we had no tools, we would use every situation as an excuse, a justification to continue in our criminal lifestyle or using drugs. And so here he is, a changed man, and equipped with tools to deal with this situation. And so, as you see, as we're walking up, this is the little house that they made for themselves. This is where they live. This is someone's dwelling.
This is 18 years of her. So this is 93, so it's about about 18 years of her living in the street. So as you can see, she knows how to set up her stuff pretty good. I believe she has everything in there. She has lights, she cooks in there. She has her pets in there.
Oh, she cares for pets as well?
She has 2 dogs that you can't take her nowhere unless those dogs go with you. Oh, he's the one that built it.
Oh, okay. So this is the designer here, the engineer, if you will.
You guys need anybody, need a little house built out here in the mountains, you guys can reach out to this guy.
So it looks like it has a covering to protect them from the rain.
So this is her. This is the first time I've ever been down here.
You usually meet her where we were at.
She's always at a riverbed, so I can't run my car into the riverbed. I can't drive into the riverbed, so she would actually tell me where to wait for her, and she'll just pop out of somewhere, and we're on our way. Here, I always wait for her up where we started off.
In the parking lot?
Everything. She comes over there with her little cart. But yeah, this is my sister here, Rosa.
Hi there.
Hello, Rosa.
Oldest of the family.
Hi, Rosa. How you doing?
Fine.
Yeah. We appreciate you allowing us to come down here and just meet you, and also just kind of get familiar with what you do and just your daily routine.
Daily routine, just clean up and wait for the phone call to see if I work or not.
Where's all that right there?
The pig's pot for the pig.
Oh, that's right. They got wild pigs here. They come out at night.
They come and eat here.
So she
every
feeds
night.
them. They're called wild hogs, or they're wild pigs?
They're wild hogs, I think. They're pigs with their horns right here.
Mm.
So yeah, there are a lot of those around here. So I guess she feeds them. She puts food there for the pigs and the raccoons. There's a lot of raccoons here.
Huh.
to feed themselves.
But them pigs are lucky I'm not here. I would have already ate them.
And they're big. They're big. You're gonna be able to show one of them.
So where do you what is dishes over there?
No.
Or what is
We have to barricade for the pigs won't go in.
for the pigs?
For the pigs won't go in, yeah. We put that door like that and it's all fenced up. For the
So
pigs won't go in.
This is where you sleep at in there? And
Yeah.
you have everything in there?
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's pretty nice. They have like another little walkway over here. It looks small from outside, but it's not small, I guess.
No, it has 2 bedrooms.
Oh, it has 2 bedrooms?
Yeah. One and 2.
Why 2?
One has 2. Supposedly that's what's supposed to be the kitchen. No, ya no tiene más, mira.
Okay, it's alright, sorry. So look, so she has, this is her little living room. This is her living room, and that's her
No.
room over there. Looks like she's got a king size bed over there.
Air mattress.
Oh,
And
air
an
mattress.
air mattress.
So there's her little cooking thing at.
Yep.
Can you see where you cook
My
at?
stove.
That's her
That's the
stove.
stove or the stove back there in the back. The bigger pots.
And I tell them that you've been living in the streets for almost 18 years. Am I correct?
Yep.
And we wanted to know why. Why do you continue to live in the street?
Well, because there's no work. They don't want to hire people that are they went to prison already. So it's hard. It's hard to get a job without them telling you no just because of your record that you have in that.
But don't you have like medical issues that doesn't allow you to work?
No, just right now they're gonna start giving me Social Security because they say that I'm like a walking bomb with
So-
my high blood pressure.
And is it hard for you to care for yourself as far as your medical condition with high blood pressure being in these
Yeah.
conditions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty hard right now. So that's
Because
why-
normally someone that has high blood pressure, they begin to watch what they eat.
Yeah.
But in your situation, you would have to just it comes.
Diabetes too.
Yeah, it
All
comes
that.
as
Yep.
you get it, right?
Yep.
And so you don't have that luxury to
No.
watch what you eat, or
No.
it's just about survival, right?
Yep. Eat what we can.
Right, right. But yet
Yep.
you still deal with issues of medical issues.
Medical issue, yeah.
And this is still part of her kitchen. As you can see, she has another little burner over here that allows her to boil her eggs.
For water.
So this
my
is
water
her-
to take a bath or something.
So this is her little kitchen.
Yeah, Rosa, we really appreciate you allowing us. I know that this is your privacy and this is your home, and so it's
I'm gonna bring
a
you
huge
guys,
step for you to just allow us to come in here like this, and we appreciate it.
I'm gonna bring you guys some cabinets, man. ¿No quieres unos cajones de la oficina? Porque esos cajones son de aluminio. Los abres. You know the files, o sea, los files. Los voy a tirar. Si tú los abres, puedes poner tus patas y todo así como de aluminio para que no se...
He's offering them to bring them some cabinets. He's never been here.
It's better.
This is actually the first time he's been here. So, Daniel, what he's done over since he's been out is always bring his sister food. But like as he mentioned earlier, he meets her somewhere. He's never really seen her living quarters, and so
They're heavy.
here he's seeing for the first time. How his sister lives. This is his older sister, and I know that this has to really weigh on him and the love that he has for his sister. Like he says, I'm sure he wishes he could rescue her from this, but she chooses to continue to live out here. And Rosa, if you don't mind me asking, do you just stay here all day, or do you make your way out to the city, or?
No, I go out and work. When they call me to go out and work, I work.
Okay.
Only one of you guys can go, right?
Yeah. Only one of us, because if we both go, then they'll steal everything that we have. So one of
Oh.
us have to stay. If he goes to work, I stay. If I go to work, he stays.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been living in this particular spot?
Right here, almost. ¿Cuánto tenemos ya aquí? Como qué? Aquí. No más. Aquí de Riverbank tenemos desde que trabajaba allá en la corner, like 4 years already.
About
Down
4
here.
years. Wow. Okay. And there's others that live around here, but a little off.
A little off back there by by the water.
Okay, and that's probably a lot more
Ooh,
people?
A lot more.
Oh, a lot
yeah.
more. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
because
you
when
managed
they let
to.
the water open, the water gates open from way back there. It will hit all that back there. The
Oh.
water will go through all that and take all the tents that are underneath there.
So you know
So
that
where
because
I'm
you've been
at
here.
is
Yeah.
safe.
Okay, so you
I
know
don't
that
have the
because you've
water
been
down
here
here.
for a while then.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So you found you a good little location where
Yeah, where the water's
you're not
gonna get
affected
me.
like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Once again, like I said, thank you for opening up your doors. And like I said, this is not something to like, make a public spectacle, but just to kind of understand. Yeah, he's been eating good, huh? Just to understand, what you deal with on a daily basis, the struggle, because I'm sure it's a daily struggle for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys got an old mobile home trailer or whatever you guys want to give her, we'll be glad to pick her up. We'll set it up somewhere for her where she can live off of a little trailer, a little camper or something.
They're trying to make do with what they have, and they obviously turned their situation into a home and are managing, to live. They care for dogs. That's amazing, that they still find a way to care for animals.
And everything's tied down due to the wind.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and I mean it does get pretty windy in these areas,
They
right?
have that wire for the pigs won't go in here.
That's for the pigs to block. That's so they can block the pigs
Oh,
from trying to
they
go
They
in
managed
there
to
at
get
night.
fence, yeah.
Because they won't go inside. Because if not, they will eat everything that we have in there.
The pigs. So they have to protect their food from the pigs.
From the pigs,
Not people.
the wild pigs, not people, but wild pigs out here. Is there anything? Is there anything else that's wild out here? Like maybe
There's bobcats. There's raccoons.
Raccoons?
There's squirrels. There's snakes.
snake? Okay.
I have got snakes before. And that's about it.
So you got to keep
Pigs-
an eye out
pigs
for
are
all
the-
that, huh?
Pigs are the main ones because they're huge.
They're the menace. They're the menace in these
Oh,
areas.
God, they're so big.
Well, I'm pretty sure more people are going to want to be interested in knowing more about your life. And we didn't really talk about your kids because, you have a lot of kids. You have kids and they all seem to be doing good. All of them
Yeah.
graduated. You got one in the Marines right now, offshore in the sea.
Yeah.
So more people will start asking questions and we'll most likely interview later on again.
Okay.
So people can get to know more about you.
Okay.
Rosa, once again, thank you. We really
welcome.
appreciate you opening your doors to us.
You're welcome.
Well, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in.